Welcome to Vaughn Hemingway Stadium.
Hey, good luck, Roma. Little Roma tomato.
The Clemson Tigers taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started.
Let's go! Hotty, toddy, gosh almighty.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Hope you're ready to run, cuz. We're going fast and wide. All right, you want this little 4-2-5 actions? Okay. We'll cover 3.
Handoff from the gun.
Respect.
Behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Rebels are in the hurry up.
And this offense gets nothing
Ooh, I don't know about that, brother.
Look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking for a crease. It's Lacey. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels have their offense in high gear.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
It's cooking.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Damn, bro, you're way outside, cheater.
The flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Damn.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5.
Give me that.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Yeah, that was wrong.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
Let's go.
He is going
we on that.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. Complete.
Okay.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can
Give me that. That's mine.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to
Sharks in the water, baby.
cover the ground and make the pick. A lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Fires to the big fella. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Fires to the wideout.
Give me that.
Touchdown, Rebels! He got
Let's go. Soft pocket. Sit in cover 2, bro. Come on,
One
man.
of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man,
It's just
your
poor
job to
tackling,
do
brother.
is right. You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so
Taking those tomatoes, we're making some sauce, baby.
Wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play score.
Take your time, man. Don't go no huddle. Don't try to be me.
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Klubnik. Right down the middle.
Woo!
And it's
Can't hang
If you're gonna
on.
take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Randall.
The big
Makes the
fella.
tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Now on first down from the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the
on
defense
that.
settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job on the D.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. Then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down.
Breaks into the open. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it.
Ooh, he's on that one. All right.
You can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Power ahead. And this offense
Sit down,
just
bruh.
run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Trying to punch it in. And
Well,
there
shit.
he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They marched 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this
Here we
crowd.
go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Lacy. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Yeah, I would too.
Here by the defense, it's the first one they've used this half.
We ain't getting back, bro.
And the Rebels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Defense
Oh, you can't do
maintain its
that.
discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, it's 1st and 5 for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wideout. Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They want to get this defense on its heels. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking left. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Finds his man, it's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And how about that linebacker seeing the ball get thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then be able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain? That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying play action. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The run from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Under fire. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball in his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
One more snap coming before halftime. They go to the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
La-ta-ta.
And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get a drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Man, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a gutsy call. And
That's our ball!
I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
Get off me!
Lowers that shoulder, delivers the
Woo!
blow.
Nice strip, brother.
Just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field.
That's a fucking truck, baby.
Turn it over. They've got to do a
Good
better
strip,
job
though,
of
too.
ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the
Okay,
run.
4-7.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Ah,
Near the sideline.
better throw it. Tutty.
Going out of bounds.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
On the direct snap, it's Taylor. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here.
oh, shoot.
Denied.
Good D, bruh.
Just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further, and they'll turn it over on downs. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curved something.
Oh, let's go!
And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
We're on those flats, bro.
Well, that was absolutely
We on the
incredible.
flats.
I don't know if I've ever seen a play before where a defender gets a pick 6 and he doesn't actually even have to advance the football. They were so backed up. The quarterback was so far deep in his own end zone when he threw it. He never saw the defender. He picked it off, and touchdown defense.
Touchdown defense, baby. Let's go.
On top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30.
Bam, bam, bam.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Off play
Coming.
action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Going to try to
Beyond that, no screens. No screens.
Not this time. The defense was there and ready
sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Get out of here with that.
It's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end.
Ooh, nice punt, dog.
Them to punt.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32.
Hey, sneakier.
Leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage. Tempo.
Get underneath that, too. Come on now. It's yours.
That one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide, and with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball.
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Can't do that.
The defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. Might be calling a hot route. Grabbed in the middle. It's Diggs. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Runs through a tackle. We've come to the end of the period.
We're coming for it all.
And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Let's go!
Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Hey, Mom. What up, girl?
College football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his own 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass.
We know where you're going, bro.
Let your guys make some plays because they're definitely playing the deep ball.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays, and now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Dude, I'm all over that. When I'm telling you I know where you're going, bro, we know where you're going. Give me that. Too easy, dog. Get out of my fucking house.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You'd think that should do it now to get the win.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Looking for space. It's Randall. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Caught over the middle. It's Randall. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Got a man in the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And it's
too easy, dog.
4th time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Get out of my house.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Makes the catch. It's Wallace.
God damn it.
Stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
See what you can do with a minute, brother.
Line up to punt it away. Oh, he's not punting. He's going to throw.
Oh, shoot. You were on it. There you go, bro.
They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Dumps it to the back. Zings it complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be
Respect, respect. Finish on something good. Carry it into the next one. Good game, brother. Good luck in your next. All this stuff, whatever.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Tight end finds a soft
Came up, that's on me.
That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard.